Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Minzy. Here on my channel, we talk a lot about fragrances. I love sharing and connecting with you guys through my olfactive journey or just by anything that I truly enjoy. So if that sounds like something you enjoy watching, then please consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of my video in the future. Alright guys, today's video is a haul video, and this video is dedicated to the brand LOEWE. But before jumping in my video today, I just have a little bit of some announcement I want to make so that you, my subscriber, will know exactly what to expect from my channel. Lately, I have been reflecting on the direction of my content. If you are a long-time subscriber to my channel, you know that most of my content is about fragrances, and my focus is usually on the niche perfume brands because that's where I find the most creativity and passion. However, I am going to bring more focus back to designer fragrances, not because I have fallen out of love with niche, but because lately I've simply been enjoying designer fragrances more. There is a sense of ease and joy in rediscovering old favorites and finding quality in places that are often overlooked. As for niche, my love for it hasn't gone away, but I do feel the space has become crowded with constant launches chasing trends. The creativity and passion that once pulled me in just are not as present in the mainstream niche scene right now. That said, I'm not turning my back on niche completely. I will still review popular niche houses, but only if a scent truly moved me. I'd rather highlight what feels authentic to me than repeat what's already been said 100 times. I will continue supporting smaller, lesser known niche brands that are still creating with soul. And of course, I will always make space for your requests. So if you feel like you have a specific perfume that you would like me to cover on my channel, just communicate it with me. Just let me know in the comment down below, and I would love to do that for you guys. Thank you for growing with me. This space has always been about passion and honesty, and that is the energy that I am keeping. So that is the announcement that I have for today, and let's jump right in my video. All right guys, I have a question for you guys. Are you familiar with LOEWE? To what I understand, LOEWE is a luxury Spanish brand, and they offer a wide range of different products. They do clothing, they do fashion, they do handbag, they do shoes. I don't think they have makeup or beauty to my understanding. Don't quote me on this because mostly what I know about LOEWE is about their handbags, and I has always been a fan of their aesthetic. But comparing to other luxury brand, I feel like LOEWE is a lot more quiet as a brand. They don't do like extravagant, fancy advertising campaigns like a lot of luxury brand out there. However, when I go onto their page, go onto their website, their Instagram page, I have to say that I have always been very impressed with their aesthetic. They have a very clean, simplistic looking aesthetic, but at the same time, very, very eye-catching. And because they are a more quiet luxury brand, it goes the same way with their fragrances. I don't hear a lot of people talking about LOEWE, and in their perfume range, they also offer a more high-end private collection, and they also offer a signature collections where the price range is a little bit more affordable. I wouldn't say that their price range is completely affordable, but comparing to a lot of other designer brands out there, I think their price are fair, in my opinion. When it comes to LOEWE fragrances, I can't find a lot of reviews out there dedicated to this house, and to me that's such a shame because I feel like they are very underrated. I think their scents, they offer a lot of beautiful perfumes in their collections, and I have 2 of their private line perfume, but I have never purchased from their signature line. So I decided to let's pull the trigger and get 4 perfumes from them, and they are completely blind buy. As you can tell, as you familiar with my channel, I'm such a big blind buyer. Even though I don't recommend you guys to do so, please follow what I say, don't follow what I do, because to be honest, it is not the smartest thing to do. So I purchased 4 of the fragrances from their signature line from a Spanish retailer called Sabina. First, I just want to show you their box first because I think their box are absolutely beautiful. This one is LOEWE Earth. As you can tell, this is their artwork there. Right now, their signature artwork. I love that everything about LOEWE packaging is monotone, and monotone black and white. I love the beautiful artwork right here. I see them do a lot of things with, you know, fruits and flowers and plants, and they just absolutely beautiful in these black and white monotone artwork. Very simple looking, but it's very sturdy. So when you open it, the perfume bottle will sit in here. Now this box is the box for Ella, and this is Ella Agua. And here is the box with the beautiful artwork. And then the last 2 are the Air collection, and they have the same artwork. So I'm gonna show you both of them at the same time. One is Air Sutila and one is Air Anthesis. So let's talk about LOEWE Air Sutila. And I want to talk about this bottle first because even though LOEWE perfumes are not popular in US market, it's actually pretty popular in Vietnamese community, fragrance community, and that's why I decided to pick up this one. It has been talked about a tons of time on a lot of like Vietnamese Facebook group, on TikTok, on YouTube. Basically anyone who love perfume, who are living in Vietnam, who are Vietnamese, really enjoy LOEWE. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it on a paper. Right off the bat, what I get is a very bright citrus note. The citrus in the opening is very lemony type of citrus. Now, I did not look at any of the notes before this video for today. I kind of looked before, but I don't remember what the notes are in fragrances, are in these fragrances. At the same time, I don't want to focus too much on the note. I want to focus more on how it's actually smelled to me. And right now, it's already started changing. So that burst of citrus lasts for about 15 seconds, and right away you will start smelling something else from this fragrance. The citrus is still there, but I get a lot of the fruitiness, and this fruitiness smells like grapefruit to me. If you are familiar with grapefruit, it is also a citrus, but it has a lot more fruitiness to them. Right now, to me, it's all about the fruitiness and the citrus. Very bright, very uplifting. The feeling that I got, the image that I got is you open a ripe grapefruit. Beautiful citrus scent in the air when you open the grapefruit, and that is what I smell from this fragrance. You smell not just the meat inside of the grapefruit, but also the citrus skin of the grapefruit. And now the citrus starts to like ease up a little bit, and what I get is some type of floral. I don't know what floral it is. I'm looking at the notes right now. Top notes, there are Calabrian, mandarin. Sorry, I don't know what it is, but yes, there is mandarin, there's pear, there's red currant. Middle notes, we have lily of the valley, magnolia, Egyptian jasmine. And then base note, we have musk, vetiver, and sandalwood. So it's a very typical composition, I would say. Start with citrus and then the floral, and in here I see a lot of white floral with magnolia. I feel like magnolia is a category of its own, even though yes, the color is white. To me, magnolia give me a lot of like a watery effect from a flower, rather than something that you usually get from jasmine or tuberose. It's very airy and ethereal, usually when it comes to magnolia. I think this is very nice for both genders. Either men or women will enjoy this composition. And this is just my opinion. Of course, you can wear whatever you want, but to me, I feel like this will be appealing to both genders. It's so beautiful for a hot summer day, I would say, especially if you live somewhere with hot, humid climate, like in Vietnam. This will be perfect. I feel like it will bloom in the warm weather. So yeah, that is Air Sutila. Let's move on because we cannot sit here forever. I will, like I said, I will come back and review them for you guys with a more in-depth review if you guys interested. So please let me know. Let me know in the comment down below so that I could, take my time and wear them for full wear test and give it a lot of thought before I do a full in-depth review for any of these bottles. The next one we have LOEWE Air Anthesis. I forgot, I need to show you the bottle first. This is the bottle. Another beautiful presentation bottle. This is in, is it turquoise? I'm not familiar with names of different colors, so this is the best I can describe you. I think this is a turquoise color, turquoise blue color. Very beautiful. It has, I don't know if you can tell, but both Sutila and Anthesis, the bottle is a little bit frost. And the frost is, it's not just frosty, it has some shimmer in here. Very, very pretty. This one, so the Anthesis to me compared to Sutila is more masculine pulling to me, and it has something a little bit spicy in the opening. And I feel like because of that spiciness, it's pulled more on the masculine side for me. So let me look at the notes for this one real quick because I'm really curious to see what's in here. So on Fragrantica, they don't show top, middle, and base note. They just show everything in one category as notes. So this has lily of the valley, pear, peony, rhubarb, labdanum, and sandalwood. I cannot even tell there's rhubarb in here because usually rhubarb pull very tart to my nose. I think the labdanum is what makes this a little bit more masculine. This one is still have the freshness, but it's not in a citrus way comparing to Sutila. That one is definitely right away you get the citrusy. But this one, what you get in overall is just a freshness. To me, this more floral, but at the same time, very spicy and fruity. It has that underline green in here. I feel like between the two, this will be more comfortable in the hot weather, in the heat. Whereas this one, I feel like you need some cool breeze to wear it because of the spiciness in here. There is not a literal spiciness in here, but there's just something that tickled my nose that I usually get from smelling something spicy, and I definitely get this in here. Right now, what I smell is floral with a very prominent greenness in here and more masculine in my opinion. All right, so that is LOEWE Anthesis. Now let's move on to the next one. The next one that I bought from LOEWE, or Sabina, the Spanish retailer, is LOEWE Earth. And I think I only hear one person talking about this perfume. Her name is Pika. If you're familiar with this YouTuber, she's from the UK and she reviews a lot of beautiful, unique perfumes. And she's the one that got me interested in LOEWE perfumes. So let's spray this on paper. Ooh, I love Earth. When I first smell these fragrances for the first time, just to see what they smell like, my favorite is Earth. And now I smell it again. I can confirm that this is still my favorite, you know, among the 4 fragrances that I got from LOEWE. This is so interesting. So in the Vietnamese fragrance community, this one is the second popular compared to Sutileza. Sutileza is the most popular one, which I understand because for that kind of weather, Sutileza is so comforting to wear. But this one is still fresh, but it has a lot of uniqueness. I don't even know how to describe this one. So let me look up the notes right now. We have mimosa, violet, pear, truffle, and elemi. Wow. Violet, huh? That's why I love it so much. I cannot even pick out violet in here, to be honest with you guys. This is so not typical violet, in my opinion. Earth will be the perfume that I have to sit and think about it. You know, this is very unique fragrance, but it is not simple to describe. So I have to sit with it. I think all the notes in here worked together in harmony perfectly. There's a beauty in being able to pick out every single note in a fragrance, but at the same time, there's also a beauty in everything, like all the notes working in harmony together in the composition. And to me, this is that fragrance. Earth, all of the notes blend in so perfectly in harmony. You cannot pick out exactly the individual note, but together they create this beautiful composition. Wow. Right now I can tell there is violet, but it is so not a typical of violet in my opinion. It's really one of a kind. This to me deserves more attention. This is niche quality and you get a beautiful presentation. Among the 4 of them, if I have to recommend you guys to try, this will be the one. Trust me on this. This smells so unique. And yeah, I already have a very strong feeling and connection to this perfume. So that is Earth from LOEWE. And last but not least, I got this one from Amazon because I found a very good price. It is LOEWE Agua Ella. And look at the bottle, guys. It's so pretty. It's that nudie pink bottle. And the frosting, oh my god, I love a beautiful frosting bottle. But compared to Sutila or Anthesis, this one doesn't have the shimmer. This one is just simply frosty bottle. And I actually really enjoy it. It looks like a beautiful pink veil fabric. Oh, so gorgeous. Let me spray it on a paper. This one I actually sprayed it on my skin yesterday, and I already can tell that I really liked it. But compared to Earth is still my number one. So this one again, opening is very citrusy like Sutila, but this one is more zesty in my opinion. The other one is more fruity citrus. This one is a lot more zesty. So the notes for this one, it include almond, lemon, bergamot, orange, kumquat, and passion fruit for the top notes. So top notes are all citrus. So I can tell this perfume is a more citrusy style of perfume. Middle notes, we have water lily, rose, pink pepper, and base notes we have musk, Virginia cedar, and sandalwood. The star of the show of this perfume is definitely the citrusy. If you love a citrus perfume, but most of the citrus perfume doesn't last long or smell like a cleaning product, maybe you can't check this one out. I cannot tell you that this one lasts long or not because I have not worn for a full wear test, but to what I read online, a lot of people say that this is a citrus fragrance that's actually lasts, which is a good point, you know? Of course, I don't need it to perform like a lot of heavier body fragrance like the amber, the vanilla. I don't expect it to last like that, but if a citrus perfume could last for 5 hours, to me, that is good enough. Right now, all I get is still the citrusy with a little bit floral in the background and something spicy, and I think that's from the pink pepper. This is one of the perfume that's tickling my nose, so I can tell that it's very zesty and, you know, I don't want to call it spicy, but yeah, if there is a spiciness in here combined with the zestiness from the citrus notes. So yeah, if you enjoy citrus fragrances and you are looking for something doesn't smell like a cleaning product, maybe looking into this perfume. All right guys, that are the 4 fragrances from LOEWE that I bought this month that I want to show you guys. Let me know in the comment down below if you want me to do a full in-depth review for any of the bottles I'm talking about today. For me though, I would love to do a full in-depth review for this perfume, dedicated to this perfume because it's delicious. Oh my god. In not a literal way, okay? It's so different and addictive to me. Gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. This definitely deserves more attention in my opinion. I really enjoy all of them. I really enjoy all of the perfumes from LOEWE, but this one is definitely my favorite so far. And to be honest, I want to try more. I want to try more from LOEWE. I heard there's a perfume that has been very popular. Something like Ella Elixir, as I remember. Yeah, someone talked about it and it seems like, you know, it started to get the hype on the internet. So yeah, that is it for today guys. I really enjoy doing this video and I'm so happy to get my nose on more and more LOEWE perfumes. As you can tell, I'm very into fresh perfume lately. First of all, because it's summer here right now in California. We have very hot days ahead of us. And you know, it's just those fragrances are just very easy to love, very comforting in my opinion, very zen, very therapeutic a lot of time. So yeah, I'm just into those perfumes lately because I'm all about peace of mind, feeling zen. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as how I enjoying making this video for you guys. Let me know if you have any question and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye bye.